Health Cabinet Secretary Susan Nakhumicha has today flagged off a consignment of medical supplies and water equipment donated by UNICEF and the German government, worth over 120 million, to be transported to densely populated areas and refugee camps across the country to help in the fight against cholera. The CS said that since October last year, after a wedding in Kiambu County, over 14 counties in the country have reported 4,186 confirmed cholera cases and 78 deaths.
So as we flag off this morning is just to say thank you very much and to know that we are here to continue working together so that we provide resilient systems to be able to counter each and every pandemic that comes our way and also to manage our day-to-day situation on matters healthcare.
Over the 14 weeks, we have been making continuous efforts to contain a cholera outbreak, which has now affected up to 14 counties across the country, even as we appreciate the commitment that has been displayed by all relevant stakeholders.
And we look forward to working on longer term and resilient ways of ensuring that in future we even respond better.
The outbreak has since been controlled in the counties of Kajiado, Murang'a, Nyeri and Uasin Gishu.
Most so importantly, the fact that the multiple crises, we spoke about the climate change, but also about the drought, the cholera, the Ebola preparedness that we need to, we can't afford to be complacent, and also about the measles outbreak. Given the fact that its multiple crises would have a potential to exacerbate the existing vulnerabilities the children and women and the marginalized populations are facing through.
And Madam CS, I want to confidently assure you that if you look at our weekly situational report, the bar graph that we draw on a weekly basis, the cases are coming down. And we are confident that if we continue together with our partners, that in not distant future we shall be able to bring this outbreak to an end.
This time I think is extremely important because we are going to the places where the crisis, the drought hits very hard right now. And I want to assure you that Germany and Europe is on the side of Kenya and all the East African countries that are so heavily affected by this crisis.
The CS revealed that the country has developed a national multi-sectoral cholera elimination plan, which has prioritized hotspots based on epidemiological and water and sanitation and hygiene indicators, and has called for strong partnerships to mobilize and deploy necessary resources so as to successfully implement the plan. Additionally, Nakhumicha has warned those transiting across Kenya and Uganda to observe extreme caution by continuing to strengthen prevention, preparedness, response and resilience capacities as learned from Uganda, which had reported an Ebola virus disease outbreak on September 19th last year and declared the end of the outbreak 2 weeks ago. To ensure a better response to future public health emergencies since the Ebola virus outbreak, Nakhumicha has stated that the ministry is also expecting a cholera vaccine donation consignment from partners so as to help fight the soaring disease. The Ministry of Health CS Susan Nakhumicha has today received a consignment of over 120 million shillings from the German government and the UNICEF set to bolster in the cholera and COVID-19 pandemic. The ministry has also been reassured that it is going to receive a cholera vaccine in a week's time. Stanley Lugaria, The Informer, uncovering the truth.